Hi, this is Jen, and thanks for joining me. I just wanted to post a real quick video on this Tonic Studios card making collection, which I just purchased from scrapbook.com. My understanding is that this is a subscription that you can get from Tonic Studios. So it's something that you would have to maybe go to their website and subscribe to it to get the magazine. I'm not sure what the frequency is. I just noticed this on the scrapbook.com website. It was only $19.99, and for everything that you get in this collection, it was an awesome deal. This right here is a bonus die that does not come, or that did not come in the original collection that was mailed out or available. So that was kind of a bonus, and I don't know if it was just a scrapbook.com bonus, but it was a bonus die. And this is a 13-piece die set right here. And I will go ahead and show these cut out at the end of the video so you can see what they look like cut out. So you get that die set, and it again is a 13-piece, and then you get this die cut set, which is 7 pieces. And it's called the Floral Cuff die set. Then you get this stamp set, which is 10 stamps, and then you also get a embossing folder which matches the Floral Cuff die set. So the floral piece matches very well with the die set. And then you get a bunch of cutouts, but they include this magazine, which has tons and tons of inspiration and ideas for projects with the Floral Cuff die set. Like I said, the other die set didn't come originally with this collection, and so it just has bunches of ideas, but tons of inspiration and beautiful cards in that magazine. And then you get the papers and the cutouts. So there are a bunch of circle sentiments and then some florals. And the paper is, you know, it's not as thick as cardstock paper, but it's sometimes when you get the magazine papers, they've got that glossiness on them, which I don't particularly like. So I like these papers because it's not glossy. It just feels like regular paper. Of course, it's not as thick as cardstock, but still the paper is beautiful, and it will make some beautiful cards. So you get 2 of each. They are double-sided, so you can use both sides and get both patterns and still have another matching piece that goes with that. So like I mentioned, this is only $19.99, and currently scrapbook.com has a 10% off of their site right now since it's National Scrapbooking Day. And I will leave all the information below. I will leave the 10% off code, and I'll also leave the links to this kit and to scrapbook.com if you're interested. And so the first die set, which is the one that comes with the original collection, is 7 pieces. It does not cut out the sides, which is cool because it's a little more versatile that way. You can use it just in your card base and not have to worry about it cutting out the edges or doing some kind of partial die cut. So I really like that this die is like that. And then the other piece for this die set is a decorative line. And so that it matches the decorative line at the top of this die. So the next die set that comes in the kit, or the second die set, is called With Love. And these are all separate pieces. So kind of like the other die set, it doesn't have edges unless you want the edges, which are these 2 pieces. So one goes over the top and one goes over the bottom. And I love that these are all separate pieces and that it's not just one die, because you can use it so many different ways because it is separate. And it kind of just goes together like this. And this is too big for a A2 size card. I believe this is a 5x6 die, so it's a little bit bigger. So your card would have to be a little bit bigger if you were going to use every piece. But this is how it all goes together. And then similar to the first die, the flowers, there are separate flower dies that fit right into that top die portion. But this is a very intricate die, so I had to double shim it to get it to go through my machine and actually cut. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes some of the more intricate dies, you'll notice, are a little bit harder to cut fully. And so when I double shimmed it, I had no problem and it came out very easily. So this portion I'm showing right now is just a separate bottom portion. I didn't use the frame around it, so if I had wanted to cut out that piece, I could have used the frame that went around it, but I did not do that. So this is the middle portion. It says "with love." And again, I didn't use the bottom frame, which is this piece. And if I had used that, it would have cut this piece out fully. So if you want to use the whole thing, you would just tape it all together and run it through your die cut machine, and it would cut one full piece out. But like I said, I just love that you can use these as separate, totally separate elements, and they work fine on their own, and they work fine together too. So lots of options. So this is the top portion, and I just love, this would be a beautiful shaker card. I just love the little leaf details. It's just beautiful. And here are the flower inserts. And then there's the frame, which I did, again, I didn't use the frame portion to cut this out. So this would be really pretty with the gatefold cards. I think that's what they're called, where you open the flaps. That would be gorgeous. So the middle piece for this is just kind of a grate, I guess you could describe it as. The portion that doesn't have the cutouts is just ran through the embossing machine with no shims. But I mean, it's basically just like using your die as doing some dry embossing. And then the one that is cut out is the one that I use with shims. But I really love that you can layer these. So you could have that background piece, and then maybe a different background piece, and then put like the gold or, you know, a different piece on the top just to give it some dimension. So that's it for me. I just wanted to throw this out there in case anybody was looking for a deal, which this is. And just a reminder, the coupon code for scrapbook.com will be in the description. It is good until May 6th at midnight. And they're also giving away a free tape runner. So if you buy this, then you can just add the free tape runner to your cart. And I think that's it. I'm going to try and make a few cards and get that posted hopefully by tomorrow. But I also got to work on Mother's Day cards. So thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.